Now you put on this performance, where do you think you are and what are you looking at?
I mean, I think it's an easy question. I think everybody wants to see me against Canelo, right? So,
and you can't get into Canelo's mind, but what do you think his assessment would be after seeing you fight tonight?
I don't know. I don't really care what his assessment is, but you know they keep putting these contenders in front of me. You know, my last fight was a WBC title eliminator. That's why I'm here holding my belts. You know, they need to give me the opportunity. You know, I'll go through anybody, whoever they want me to go through. The big Charlo want to get it too.
So Charlo would be the alternative?
He don't want to get in the ring with me because he's a pussy. That's why.
Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Just got back to the crib. I felt like doing a second one. I don't know how long it's gonna be. You dig? Let's go. Oh my God, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. To this day, Deontay Wilder got honored in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Oh my God. Very happy to see. Very happy to see that. Kane, what's up? Kane, the bad guy. Well, the Chupapi Muñeños, they're going to say I'm the bad guy after I feed Canelo. I'm happy Wilder got his flowers. You know what I mean? That's big. That's a good look. Melvin Jones, the fight is coming. Charlo is taking his time to 168. What? And it could happen later. What fight? I don't even know what you're talking about. What fight? JC says, payday. Hey, get the
fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Payday. You want payday?
I know that. What's good with it? Nah, listen, I did a short stream earlier and I felt like doing a second one. I don't know how long we're gonna be. But yeah, Deontay Wilder, he got honored in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Charlo Benavidez, I mean, we'll see. That's a good fight if they make it. That's a good fight for sure. Man, what? Yeah, I'm happy for Deontay Wilder. Listen, that's the great news of the day is seeing Deontay Wilder, the unveiling, and actually getting his just due for what he's done. The only thing that, listen, I'm not a fake person, so I'm just gonna keep it real to you guys. The only thing that I don't like about the whole Wilder situation is a lot of you is fake. So mad that we live in a society where a lot of y'all is fake, as you know what I'm saying? And if it apply to you, the shoe fits. A lot of y'all fake. When Wilder was winning in 10 title defenses, there were a lot of good people who respected him and were rooting him on. But there was also a lot of hate. Like when his name was linked to Joshua, Dillian White. And then now people are slowly coming around and trying to give some credit out to Wilder. But I mean, Wilder's been owed this credit for a minute. And a lot of y'all fake. And I'm not trying to take away from his day. I just got to call out the BS as I see it. And there's a lot of people who they weren't rocking Team Wilder at all. And then now, after he loses and gets knocked out and gets a statue and all this stuff, now there's some people yelling Bomb Squad, acting like they happy for him. You know what I mean? Who should Wilder fight next? I mean, that's up to him. My thing is this, like me as a content creator, I'm the realest in the game. I'm the greatest that's ever lived. So there's that. And I always give you guys the information and I give it to you straight. Wilder took on tough task after tough task when other people weren't willing to do it. So he can, I think Wilder is owed the opportunity to kind of pick what he wants to do. How is it when it's a guy like Canelo Alvarez fair skin and freckles and red hair and all this, Canelo can just do whatever. And then people say he's earned it. But then people are matching Wilder tough and saying Wilder need to fight Ruiz and this and that. But Canelo can do whatever he wants. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? How is it that Canelo, because he got red hair and some freckles, how is Canelo able to, no matter what he does, is supposed to be acceptable? But then Wilder is doing it the Warrior way, which is what we all say we want as boxing fans. And then people are like, oh, who's he fighting next? Listen, I'm going to give that to that man. I think he's earned it. You know, coming off a loss to Tyson Fury, a knockout loss, 2 in a row. You've earned it to decide how you want to, you know, get back into your career. See, Canelo Alvarez, his situation different. Canelo lied and said he beat Bivol. He ain't beat no damn Bivol. Canelo didn't beat no Bivol. He told the world he beat Bivol. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, how are you fighting Triple G if you beat Bivol? And you didn't beat Bivol according to the 3 judges, even though they try to jerk Bivol. It don't make sense. These things that I speak to you don't make sense. And the crazy thing is, like, bro, I'm just going to say it point blank, period. Isaiah, what's up with you? Listen, I just decided to give the fans another little baby stream just because I just got back to the crib. I got some energy. That's what I do. But I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to tell y'all like this. Wilder, outside of this statue, the world of boxing never gave Wilder praise. I'm talking about old media, mainstream media, right? They never gave this man his just due, his flowers, right? But isn't it funny that you got a black man from Tuscaloosa, oh my God, and Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and Wilder, you know what, when you go to a Wilder show, you know what you can expect. Entertainment, charisma, personality, and likely a knockout. Nobody on old media put Wilder even in the top 10. Nobody. No major mainstream media list had Wilder in the top 10 ever. Even when he was beating 9, 10 title defenses. Nobody. Yet old media keeps telling you who all of who they think are number 1 pound for pound guys, and they end up losing or getting beat down, and they still remain on the list. It's looking shaky, y'all. How's that work? How do you hold a guy who's not on the list, according to old media, to a higher standard than the guys that you say are the top of the list? Somebody let me know that. Guys like Wilder have never been in the top 10, according to old media. But look at what Wilder did. Look what Wilder could, bro. He had a near loss type of scenario with Luis Ortiz, or at least that's how people expressed it. They thought like the first Luis Ortiz fight, round 7 got shaky for Wilder. Wilder comes back, knocks out and knocks down Luis Ortiz 2 more times for a total of 3 knockdowns, if I'm not mistaken, in the first fight to knock him out. Right? Then nobody in the world of boxing in the heavyweight division wanted smoke with Luis Ortiz. This crazy guy from Alabama said, I'll run it back with the guy who, you know, gave me hell in round 7 and is a great southpaw Cuban, big, powerful puncher, more technical than me. Wilder's crazy. Bro, listen to what I'm saying. I know, it's not even a challenge at this point for me. It's not even a challenge. Wilder's the only one in the heavyweight division that had the nuts to fight Luis Ortiz, that had a brand that was bigger than his. you know, or a profile that was equivalent to his. You see what I'm saying? There is nobody outside of Deontay, the Bronze Bomber from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, that had a profile that was bigger, either A, bigger, or very close, close in terms of profile. There was nobody that was willing to fight him. Dillian White got ordered by the WBC to fight Luis Ortiz. They have never fought as of me recording this video. Anthony Joshua and Luis Ortiz both had the same promoter, Eddie Hearn. They have never fought as of me recording this video. But Wilder, who had a tough first fight with him, was crazy enough to run it back. What does that show you? Nobody. If Wilder's willing to fight Ortiz twice and nobody's willing to fight him once, what does that tell you about Wilder? See, in boxing, people are going to remember you for your actions. They're going to remember you for the legacy you left. Like, the money's great and all that. That's, I'm sure, I mean, you want to get paid well for the sacrifices in camp and getting punched in the face for a living. That's a hard living, you know what I'm saying? That's a hard way to make your money. But the real fans are going to remember you for the battles and the triumph and, you know, what effort you gave out. A lot of people, they don't look at life as a precious thing. Like, we live in such a close to the stars, microwave popcorn type of society where people don't realize we're living, everything that you see is happening. Like, you know, these school shootings, like, this is modern history, current events, but they're going to be talking about all these events, you know, heavyweight fights or who's the top welterweight, like let's say Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. It's hard to put yourself in the shoes of it, but when you're currently living in the moment, you have to understand, years from now, that fight could be regarded like what we think of Hagler Hearns. So I feel like win, lose, or draw, Wilder has done the things that will get him remembered. You know what I mean? Can we honestly say Canelo is doing things that make him memorable? Not take away the red hair and the freckles. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's left? That's what I want to know. Shout out to HC Picks. He said, y'all better pay your tithes. When you strip away all the other stuff, what is left? What remains? Like, strip away the red hair, strip away the freckles. What is Canelo? What is he left with? You know what I mean? You can take Wilder, strip away this, strip away the gift of selling, strip away the accent, strip away, bleach his skin, whatever. What do you remember Wilder for? And for me, that's an easy question. He moved the needle. He moved the culture. Like, for example, the heavyweight division feel bunk as without Wilder. Bunk, like, I cover boxing. I get paid out this month. I get paid off the sport of boxing, right? This is my job. But they say if you love what you do, you'll never have to work a day in your life, right? When Wilder was active in the heavyweight division and I went and covered his fights, or even if I covered it at home, I genuinely enjoyed the events. I genuinely enjoyed the fight. Like, he brought a different energy to the sport. You guys in old media, you want to pick your favorites and all this goofy stuff. But the reality is, certain guys aren't what you're labeling them as. Wilder, everything that any Wilder fan has labeled Wilder is that. People say Wilder's powerful. He truly is powerful. People say Wilder is the culture. He moved the culture. He really moves the culture. People say, oh, Wilder's a good guy. He really is a good guy. You see what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. People say Wilder makes the heavyweight division exciting. He literally legit makes the heavyweight division exciting. The stuff, the labels that y'all put on Canelo, He doesn't carry those well. Straight like that. Shout out to my man Adrian. Saying Canelo's the face of boxing. There's other guys, and this is, I'm not saying it from a perspective of I hate Canelo, all this goofy stuff y'all be talking about. Canelo doesn't have the most exciting fights. Period. Even the Bivol fight, that wasn't the most exciting fight that I will watch this year. Hell of a performance by Bivol. I don't take that away from him, but it wasn't the fight of the year. Like, bro, listen, I'm going to destroy y'all. By the end of this year, I'm going to destroy old media. I'm going to destroy y'all. Shout out to my man, channel member Alden Johnson. Shout out to Eagles Army. Salute. Let's get it. I'm going to destroy him. Wilder's never failed a drug test. Canelo has. That's a reality. That's just something you got to deal with. Smash the like button. That's just a little something you got to deal with. That's the reality. But back to just the fight game stuff. Canelo, like, name a time Canelo had knockout of the year. Amir Khan. Canelo's always revered for his power. When has Canelo had knockout of the year? The only time I could think of is probably like Amir Khan days. And that was a guy who shouldn't have been in there with him. You dig? Shout out to brother Eli, Eagles Army. He said, coming from a huge Wilder fan, appreciate you.
The money goes into my biggie.
He said, selfishly, I don't want him to return. He wasn't appreciated. His legacy is secure in my eyes. The Kirkland fight? Okay. See, you have to dig. At best, you have to dig back to the HBO days. But we're not talking about the HBO. We're talking about face of boxing Canelo. See, y'all want me to be wrong, but you know I'm not wrong. If we have to dig back to the HBO, been out of business of boxing for several years, 3, 4, 5 years, whatever. You got to resort back to Canelo knocking out James Kirkland and Amir Khan. Hey, bro, listen, I knew I run the boxing game, but y'all down bad. Bro, Canelo Kirkland, Canelo Amir Khan, like that's Canelo's knockout of the year. 7 years ago. Shout out to my boy Isaiah. We got to go back 7. I don't have to go back 7 years to look at Wilder's knockout of the year. So the point I'm making is Canelo's regarded for like having power and the most skills. Bro, he got power, but he don't have no crazy knockout. And it's like, if you go category by category, I don't think that Canelo is living up to the expectation of the categories people put him in. David High said Wilder been the face of boxing and been the money man at heavyweight, even when the UK was telling you it was Anthony Joshua. Facts. The guy Wilder versus anyone was the biggest news. Bro, the whole UK was all over anything Wilder. Bro, if anybody from the UK, all the British teeth, if anybody did an interview, they would ask about Wilder. See, listen, I'm going to hurt some feelings right now because I got to tell the truth because I'm the best in the business. I got to tell y'all the truth. Bro, notice, I promise you. And if anybody in the world of boxing wants to try to prove me wrong, then let's go. Let's run it. Let's put some money up. Bro, I'm talking big bucks. My time is money. We got to make this worth it, baby. All the bullshit that old media be talking about, I don't even have to ever talk about it on my channel. And some of it is so like false and like badly promoted. I don't even know when it's even coming about. But I promise you this. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. I'm really about that. I want to play a game like Jigsaw. I want to play a game. You've spent your life playing the boxing. I want to play a game. Watch this. I suggest if anybody in old media doesn't believe what I'm saying, let's segregate boxing. I am not, no. I am not talking about segregate based like separate but equal, like the civil rights movement. I'm not talking about segregate based on race or sexual preference or age or gender. Let's segregate boxing based on all that goofy stuff that old media is promoting versus the stuff I'm saying. Like, what, for example, I tell you, I've been city to city in the best and biggest and baddest venues in America, and Gervonta Davis is big business. And Deontay Wilder is a brand. He's big business. Errol Spence is that dude. He's big. I'm telling you that. Old media, they counter by saying, oh, Janabek or Janet Feck and, you know, whoever is the number one guy and everyone's ducking him. Okay, so that's what's up. You talk about Janabek on your and don't talk about Deontay Wilder. Don't talk about Errol. Don't talk about DB, David Benavidez. Don't talk about David Morrell. Don't talk about these things. Don't talk about Shakur Stevenson. I'm telling you what's hot. Old media is not. They telling you Devin Haney, email champion, pillow fisted, and all this type of stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Let's take all that y'all talking about, and you talk about only that on your channel. Segregate the game of boxing in that regard. In that regard. And then I promise these dudes already don't make no money. They really won't make no money because the most clicks that they even are capable of getting, they got to mention me. They got to mention Errol. They got to mention PBC. They got to mention Wilder, et cetera, et cetera. Go look at the UK channels, right? You go, like, you can, on YouTube, you could sort by the most popular, the highest rated, the highest view count videos of any channel. I promise you, if you go to some of them UK channels, if Wilder, if it's a UK channel and they best interviews from heavyweights, they talking about Wilder. I promise you. Go look it up. I did the math. Go look it up. You go look at all them interviews. Go look at the best interviews that they do or the best viewership they do. They talking about a response to Errol Spence or something. They're talking about this and that. They talking about Tank. I promise you. See, boxing don't want to play. I play for keeps. Boxing don't want to play the games I'm willing to play because I know what I'm saying is true. Old media know they can't compete. That's why they just hate and do these polls. Oh, who's ordering Tank versus Rolly and all these goofy polls? Who's ordering Canelo versus Bivol? Did you see one poll for that? Did anybody see old media run one poll? Hey, are you ordering Canelo versus Bivol? Or is that reserved for Premier Boxing Champions fights and Showtime and Steven Espinoza and black fighters? Because I don't see that. I don't see these stupid polls. Charlo fight, there's a poll. Block Merlin, you a bum. That's why. You a bum, bro. What you want me to? There's nothing a hot seat. There's no one that can outthink me. So there's nothing. Everybody type bum. Another bum. Everybody just type, yeah, get him out of here. Bum. Oh, Eagle, why? Bro, notice a bunch of unsuccessful always tell me how to run a YouTube channel. You a bum, bro. Listen, how come a bunch of unsuccessful people who don't run on YouTube, don't have successful channels, always tell the king of boxing, Boxing Ego, how to run his channel? Have you guys ever thought? I understand it's the internet. I understand we online. I understand. I've been online. I've been making these bucks online. I get it. But ask yourself these questions. How do you know so much about YouTube and the content that I should be talking about, but you're not successful at it? You know so much. You should know what to talk about. If you know the hottest trends and the hottest topics and everything about boxing, then you better than me. You do it. They don't want to do that. They want to coattail me because they know I'm the Don. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Block Elma Fusa. Gotta go, gotta go. Notice these bums all in the video, but they don't have nothing to show for anything they're doing. What do you do for a living, sir? Leave us alone. Let me cook. Let me work. So, notice these dudes come in talking about Wilder's a bum. Well, when Wilder was scrutinized over his Tyson Fury fights, one thing that black fighter from Tuscaloosa, Alabama did, oh my God, unlike the fighter from Guadalajara, Mexico, Canelo Alvarez, that thing that black fighter, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa did was, when in doubt, he ran it back with Tyson Fury without delay. He actually pushed for the immediate rematch. He actually put Tyson Fury in a legal proceeding in a mediation and litigation process with the arbitrator to ensure that he got it. Can you imagine if Canelo had the heart of Wilder? We would get the Bivol fight like stat, because we know Bivol's not the reason it's not happening. Kamal says Canelo finna fight Mark Curry, hanging with Mr. Cooper. Facts. He from Oakland too. Shout out to the Bay. Shout out to Mark Curry. You were crying when Wilder lost. More cap. Bro, look at it. Who is that? Yo, fake Antonio Margarito looking at. Bro, who is? Bro, if you don't get him out of here, bro, you look like Antonio Margarito with two good eyes. You better chill. You better chill. He talking about I was crying, but you got Margarito eyes. All right. Bro, who are these dudes? Like, this is who y'all really send? You gonna send Margarito at me? Like, that's who you think got what it takes to outthink the king of boxing? Block Kratos, you a bum. Bro, why is Antonio Margarito in here telling me anything? Pacquiao done whooped you. Shane Mosley blazed you. Why are you even here, bro? Block silence. Yeah, we gonna need the ultimate silence from you. Get silence out of here too. Who else? Get these bums out. Listen, I told you, I must be great because the bum. I got a lot of fans, but the bums be out too. When they hate, donate. When they hate, donate. Let's get it. Bro, y'all done sent Antonio Margarito out. Get him off my screen. Bro, can you imagine if Canelo had the heart of Wilder? We would get a Bivol rematch. How wouldn't we? When Wilder, people said, oh, the ref gave you extra time, or the doctors or whatever they said the doctors gave you some extra time to recover. Wilder said, okay, and he ran it back with Luis Ortiz. Is that cap or fact? We gonna play my game, cap or fact. Is that cap or fact? The fans were complaining and bemoaning, saying Wilder was given extra time by the ref and doctors and cheated Luis Ortiz out of a knockout. So Wilder ran it back and fought Luis Ortiz again on pay-per-view. Cap or fact? Is that cap or fact? It's a Fendi fact. Shout out to Ricky. Bro, I'ma dig in y'all like a wedgie. You hear me? I said, I don't care if the boxing game want to let me. I'ma dig in your like a wedgie. Canelo Alvarez fought Lara. There was a controversy. Canelo has never fought Lara to this day of me recording the video. Is that cap or fact? Canelo never gave Lara a run back. Is that cap or fact? You see, I can easily destroy you because I don't have to lie. When you tell the truth, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Canelo never ran it back with Lara amidst controversy. Okay. I'm 2-0. Why not? I thought Lara won. Legit thought Lara won by 2 rounds, I think. 2 or 3 rounds, something like that. I don't remember. But it was like 2 or 3 rounds. I thought he won for sure. Why didn't Canelo run it back? Because he got red hair? Because he the face of bike? Why? Why he don't run it back? But Wilder ran it back with Luis Ortiz. Then people say, oh, Tyson Fury beat you. The first fight wasn't a draw. Wilder tried to get an immediate rematch. Fury pulled out of it and signed to ESPN and fought guys that no one wanted him to fight. Thomas Schwarzenegger and Otto Wallin. Yeah, I remember I said I'll kill you last. Yeah, I lied. Bro, nobody asked for that. But that's what Tyson Fury decided to do. But Wilder, Tyson Fury tried to run from the third fight saying, I don't owe you nothing. Wilder sued him basically. Arbitration, pulled in the arbitrator, and then forced the fight on him. And Wilder was proven right. Then he fought him a third time, got knocked out. Knocked Fury down twice. In the end, Wilder was knocked out. But he fought him. Canelo's not giving us that. Why Canelo didn't fight Bivol? Why was it okay for Canelo to fight smaller dudes? Matthew Hatton, Ryan Rhodes, Amir Khan, Kamal's on a roll, and Vegan Smith. But people complain about Bivol, the hypocrisy. Let me add to that. They saying Canelo's too small for Bivol, and they crying about it. But then they're going to move Golovkin at age 40 from 160 to 168, where he's the guy with no experience at the higher weight class. Bro, it's over for Canelo. Wilder is man style, mandingo warrior, whatever you want to call him. Canelo's looking sus. It's that simple. Boop. How come win, lose, or draw? See, listen. I got to break it down so scientific and so explicit because there's a lot of bums. And the bums in boxing, they try to act like what the king of boxing talk is saying don't make sense. So I got to make sure that I use my words and I make it make a whole lot of sense. Right? Wilder, win, lose, or draw, was willing to risk everything. Like, do you understand how crazy this black man from Tuscaloosa, Alabama really is to run it back with Luis Ortiz? Do you understand what I'm saying? So Luis Ortiz gave you a tough fight, and that's Luis Ortiz, right? He gave you a tough fight. He almost clipped you up in round 7, and Wilder turned it around, and he was done with it. You knocked out Luis Ortiz. Bravo. He knew he had a Tyson Fury fight hanging in the balance on pay-per-view, and Wilder decided, oh my God, before that, I'm going to fight this Cuban southpaw that clipped me up in the 7th round and had me rocked and like swaying and stuff. I'm going to fight him again before I fight Tyson Fury again. Bro, that's unheard of. That's unheard of. He knew he had a Tyson Fury fight coming. So whether you want to say Wilder's too bold for his own good, that's who he is. He's an animal. He knew he had a Fury paper. There's not many fighters outside of Errol Spence and Wilder that has done behavior like this that you can pinpoint in the last several years that would lean you to believe that they would have taken that risk. And the reason I'm gonna add Errol Spence, because that black man from DeSoto, Texas, he got in car wrecks and eye injuries and then just jumped back in the mix fighting champions and former champions and Danny Garcia and Ugas. So we know Errol Spence is crazy too. But guess who's not crazy? Guess who's not crazy, y'all?
Hey, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Payday, payday. You want payday? I know that.
Canelo Alvarez ain't crazy. Because he lying to the fans saying that he won and beat Bivol, but then there's no reason for you not to fight Bivol next if you beat him. Easy. Shout out to my boy VVS Diamonds. I can see so clearly now. That's VVS Diamonds. He said, I can't wait for Gervonta fight. I know we tapped in for that. Bro, I know who ain't crazy is Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez ain't crazy. He could say all that stuff for La Raza or whatever, whoever he's trying to impress, talking about he beat Bivol. We know that's not true. We know you didn't beat Bivol, and your actions show that you didn't beat Bivol. Bro, look at the two different mindsets. Wilder, Canelo. Wilder was doubted, and he, being that kid from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, he want to prove you wrong. And he tried. And he did it once with Luis Ortiz, but then he lost the Fury fight, so he wasn't successful. But he still tried it. So that's a man's man who's willing to risk everything and bet on himself. Like even Wilder not taking the DAZN deal, that's betting on yourself. He got $100 million for 2-3 fights or whatever, and he's like, nah, this don't really all the way feel right. Whatever his other decisions were, I'm gonna stick with my people, the team that I've been with, Showtime, Fox. I'm working with them, and this is how we getting it. And he bet on himself. A lot of y'all are cowards that don't know nothing about betting on yourself, so you ridicule Wilders. Oh, you're stupid. Take the money. Only a coward would say don't bet. Listen, I bet on myself every single day. Just being a YouTuber, buying these mics. This ain't, you think, bro, you think all this equipment, like, bro, y'all think all this is free? All this equipment? I bought it because I know what I'm capable. I'm an animal. So I bought everything. Everything that I felt I needed, I bought it to ensure my success. And so far, so good. Always bet on yourself. Always bet on yourself, people. Shout out to Kamal Oz. Anybody seen Tracy Morgan with them bye pay-per-view? Yeah, with them buy. Where that at? Where that garbage at? From DAZN. Where's that bye pay-per-view stuff? Bryant Johnson sent a Cash App, $2. He says, I'm still blocked. I can't send a super chat, bro. You got to hit me up on Instagram at BoxingEgo1. Hit me up on the gram. Bro, we as a boxing public got to decide what we really want to stand behind. I really believe that. We got to decide what we truly want to stand behind. What's right? What is noble behavior? What deserves applaud? That's what I truly want to know, because y'all be applauding some goofy stuff like Canelo Alvarez decision making. Like, let's look at Canelo recent decisions. Bigger fights on Showtime. More money on Showtime. The deal was bigger. Bigger name B-side opponents. Better build-ups. All accesses. Better job with the shoulder programming. Bigger crowds. Bigger generating bigger money. Right? So imagine Canelo versus Charlo in Texas. That's great for the state of Texas, because any event that comes to your region, right, provides economics. It's like if they're filming the Avengers in Canada, the production crew and catering food. Somebody is gonna positively impact that immediate region because you got to get permits and stuff like that. So you're gonna have to pay out to them regions. So, and especially if it's a sellout event, which I think Charlo, Errol, Benavidez would all be sellout events for Canelo. But Canelo chose to go fight Bivol and not sell out and then get beat and then not give him a rematch. How is this good for boxing? But on the flip side, they're building statues for Wilder because Wilder, win, lose, or draw, he's doing it by the book. So it's like we really got to start analyzing what we're praising in boxing. How is everyone not a Wilder fan in America, but allegedly some of these guys like Canelo Alvarez, but hate Wilder? How? What is Canelo showing you that makes it that such a way? You know what I'm saying? When he is fighting a 40-year-old Triple G. When he won't fight Bivol. I've proven that Wilder's willing to take his tough rematches again and again. Tyson Fury 2. Then he got stopped in the Fury 2. He said, run it back. Listen. He not only did Wilder say, run back the Fury fight where I just got stopped. Run back the Fury fight a third time. He said, and you better not throw in the towel or I'll fire you, basically. Imagine if Canelo showed this corazon, showed this type of heart. Win, lose, or draw, he was willing to risk it. Say, hey, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to train my butt off, and I'm going to fight Dimitri Bivol, the man that just beat me. Canelo, listen, bro, we're going deep right now. Canelo didn't even get knocked out, y'all. He didn't even get dropped. Canelo did not get dropped, and Canelo did not get knocked out. Canelo got a chin, right? Bivol, I think he could have been more aggressive if he wanted to, but it, could have created more risk for him or whatever. Canelo didn't get knocked out. Wilder got knocked out by Tyson Fury in the second fight, felt Fury cheated, then ran it back and said, I'm going to fight this bigger guy, because Canelo fought a bigger guy in Bivol. But the way Bivol stature is set up, he's not as... Canelo to Bivol is not what Fury is to Wilder. Fury is 6'9" and weighed 300 pounds. That's significantly bigger with longer arms than Wilder, right? Bivol wasn't that big next to Canelo, like outweighing him by 40, 50, 60 pounds on fighting. He wasn't big like that. But look at Wilder. He had just been stopped by the man. He said, I'm going to put this man in the mediation, arbitration. We got to run it back. And he basically said doghouse rules. Don't nobody, Malik Scott, nobody. Don't throw in no towel. If I go out, I go out. And he went out. Fury was able to stop him. But the point I'm making is, imagine if Canelo showed this type of heart and said, I'm fight this guy that just beat me, that I claim I beat, and I'm going to do like Wilder. I'm going to do like that black fighter from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Run it back. Don't, Eddie Reynoso, Chepo, don't throw in no towels. And I'm about to bang with him. I'm going to train my butt off, and I'm going to fight Bivol in an immediate rematch. And, may the best man win. Because that's what Wilder literally did. Canelo wasn't about that action. He said, hell nah. Even though I told y'all I beat Bivol, let me go fight this guy I already beat in 2018 or whatever in Triple G, who's 40 and doesn't look the same. I got a question for you. They say some of the Cubans be lying about their age. They say some of the Cubans be lying about their age. So guess what? I got a question. Let's pretend Wilder when he fought Luis Ortiz, let's pretend he was actually 40. Because I think he's 40 something, 41 now. But when Wilder fought him, I think he was like 38. But let me age him and just pretend he was 40 and 41. My question to you is this. You know how ESPN got ESPN 30 for 30? Right now, your boy Ego, I'm doing Boxing Ego 40 for 40. Triple G is 40. We'll bump up Luis Ortiz at the time of fighting Wilder to 40 because he was 30. He was late 30s, so he's close. And then people said he lied about his age. So we'll just pretend it's 40. So we'll just say it's an even 40 across the board. My question to you is this. Get ready. Put your thinking caps on. At age 40, who looked more dangerous? Wilder fighting a 40-year-old Luis Ortiz in the first and second fight? Or how Triple G has looked at age 40 with Ryota Murata, Kamil Sesmeta, Derevyanchenko? Because I think that's a perfect example because they're both right around the same age. They're both late 30s to 40s, right? Who late 30s to 40s looks more dangerous? Luis King Kong Ortiz, his style, or Triple G style? That's what I'm asking y'all. Go. Y'all got to get the likes up. Definitely Ortiz. Ortiz looks like he has aged better. So what are we talking about? Everyone's saying Ortiz. Every season 40s that Luis Ortiz looked more dangerous to deal with than. That's why why do people teased and he 40? Because they know still, even at an advanced age of 41 as a pro boxer, Luis Ortiz still is. Luis Ortiz might surround be the favorite or Andy Ruiz. Right? Triple G wouldn't be the favorite over another Mexican-American fast-handed guy like David Benavidez. Ortiz may very well be at 41 or whatever age he is, may very well be the favorite over Andy Ruiz. If David Benavidez and Triple G at 68, he would not be the favorite. So that's what I'm saying. People talk and say this and that, but we got to really understand the sport of boxing and who and what situations we're giving credit to. I just gave you guys an amazing example of a guy, two guys in two different careers, two different styles, late 30s to 40s, and everybody said Luis Ortiz looked harder to deal with as a heavyweight. And keep in mind, heavyweight's the one division where one punch truly can change everything. So what does it say about Wilder and what does it say about Canelo? When Wilder is willing to fight the guy Ortiz that y'all told me is 40 and looking better and looking harder to beat than Triple G at 40, who looks ripe for the picking. Carleon, YouTube been hating on the lives. I don't know what they're doing. As long as they get my money right, I don't really care. They've been hating big time though with the notifications, like some custers. Alexa, stop. So, like I said, Wilder, he definitely deserves that statue because he's in an elite class. The amount of title defenses, he puts him up there with Klitschko's and the Muhammad Ali's in terms of how many double-digit title defenses he has. But also, he has legendary heart. You have a guy who's being considered the face of boxing. He's not showing you this. People saying you lost, we don't agree with you, Bivol beat you. And he's like, nah, I don't care what you think. I'm fighting Triple G anyway. Now, that being said, I would favor Canelo for sure over Triple G. If Canelo loses to Triple G, my God. Bro, the zone is the end round of boxing. If Canelo loses to Triple G, or even if it's like the first 2 fights where people think he loses and they rob Triple G, bro, they have put Canelo in such a horrible, well, I can't even say they because he's the one making decisions, but collectively they have done a horrific job of keeping Canelo like who he's supposed to be in the sport of boxing. Diacona, what's up? Horrible job. If this man Canelo loses to Triple G, pack it up, because it's gonna be so hard to bounce back from that. So hard, because people already feel you want Triple G won one, if not both of the fights. So if you fight a 40-year-old and Triple G just puts it together that night and is looking crispy, man, that's a crash and burn. That's word to Kenya. That's a crash and burn. You gonna learn. Kamal Oz, appreciate him again.
The money goes into my piggy.
Why Canelo get praised for beating up All American rejects and Bum Lovekin for beating Cole from Martin? Triple G ducks legitimate black boxers, pack of frauds. Kamal ain't having it. Bro, that's going to be crash and burn. I can't wait. Listen, everything I say, I mean. Everything I say, like, book it. I mean what I'm saying on my channel. I don't know what other people do. Some people say stuff for clicks and counts, and I don't care about none of that. I mean what I say. Watch in September. Canelo better put it all together, because if he lose, or the perception is that he lost to Triple G at age 40, you can't win that. Like, bro, you can't win that battle. All that face of boxing is really out the window, because Triple G looks very ripe and very beatable. So if he just puts it together and gives you a compelling fight like he did in the first 2, maybe styles make fights kind of scenario, and he winds back the clock just a little bit, then it's going to be ugly for Eddie Hearn, DAZN, Eddie Reynoso, Canelo. It's already bad. Eddie Reynoso, all his fighters just lost. Ryan left you. Ryan Garcia left. Luis Nery left. Oscar Valdez got dominated. Canelo got dominated by Bivol and then ducked Bivol and then chose to fight a 40-year-old. I mean, Andy Ruiz has a super tough fight with Luis Ortiz. I mean, this is just crazy. They putting Canelo in like no man's land. Canelo ain't finna do no super 6. He gonna be super missing. That doesn't even sound remotely realistic. I don't even know why you would even say that. Bro, Canelo could do his own. He can create a super 6 if he's not interested. Come on, man. That just sound crazy. He talking about he need to do it. He not Andre Ward. He not Mickey Ward. He not no Ward. He not built like that. You know he ain't gonna do no. Canelo can fight on any network. He could have took a Showtime deal, took a PBC deal, took a DAZN deal, took a Top Rank deal. He could have did that if he really, bro. If he wanted to do a 175 tour, he could have said, "Oh, I'm fighting Better Biev, and then I'm fighting Bivol, and then I'm fighting, Joe Smith." He not trying to do no Super 6. Come on. Eddie Hearns, I don't care about DAZN Tasmania numbers. Facts. We don't care about these DAZN Narnia and all this goofy stuff that old media be talking about. Oh, and Canelo did great numbers in DAZN Narnia. Narnia? Really? DAZN Narnia? That's what it's come to? Bro, look at Wilder's statue. Wilder's statue look like his statue will beat your ass. Bro. Oh my God. Bro. Why is Wilder's statue giving you the side eye like the statue will beat your ass? Bro, Wilder's that boy, bro. Wilder's statue look like his statue will whoop you. Do you hear me? How your statue looks scary. How your statue look intimidating, bro. Bro, listen. Let's play cap or fact. If you was in Tuscaloosa, Alabama on a dark summery night and you heard crickets and frogs and it was pitch black and you was walking in the alley and you just seen Cuz pop out like that, you had to go past him So he out here diesel with no shirt on, and he was just waiting at the end of the alley. It was a dark, not well lit. It wasn't well lit. Listen, people, if you was in a dark alley and you had to pass by him in Alabama and you seen the dark skinned cuz with the shirt out and he was just standing like that, you will walk past him. Bro, his statue looks scary. Bro, if you was in Alabama, you just walk past that. Bro, I ain't fighting. Listen, I ain't no punk, but I ain't fighting no 6'7" shirtless dude with trunks on. You got me, bro, in the dark alley. Bro, he got swim trunks on. You don't know what he got, the Massimo shorts on. There's no telling what he capable of. Like, bro, I'll go another route. Bro, you know you would not. Y'all trying to act bold, bro. He said, I'll run like Usain Bolt. See, shout out to Diacona. Bro, yeah, I'm a bend the Kona. Shout out to Diacona. Bro, you know if you was in the dark alley, you not just finna run up and press his line. He'd be like, oh my God, the manifestation have started. I've been waiting. All this celebration and the waiting to this day. To this day. Bro, you would not just walk by him if he was just staring at you like that. Hell, man. Y'all trying to act brave on the internet, bro. Y'all be scared. Bro. Don't listen. Don't mess with no dark-skinned dude with an Audi. I'm trying to tell you. Bro, if you trying to fight somebody and then he come out the shirt and he got an Audi belly button and he dark-skinned, like, bro, you better run. Bro. There's no telling. Bro, listen. If you go to fight a dude and he dark skinned and he come up out the shirt and it looked like a little piece of umbilical left on the belly button still, he got the Audi, then don't fight that man because it's gonna wind up bad for you. You know what I'm saying? It looked like a little piece of clitoris. Like, don't fight him, bro. He got that Audi belly button. Y'all better stop. Y'all better reconsider. Bro, don't fight no dark skinned cuz with the Audi button. Y'all got Audis? Y'all got Innies or Audis? Remember that? No, I'm talking about belly buttons. No, I ain't talking about no damn car, can you? Bro, y'all don't remember that? Innies and Audis? Y'all didn't say that? Oh my gosh. Bro, it looked like a nipple, skin colored nipple when they got that Audis. Y'all say N-words? Bro, he's saying N-words. When they say N-words, I think of ropes, and that's the N-word to me. I don't say no N-words. Bro, if someone say N-word, I think of racism. That's the N-word. That's a bar. I say N-words, N-word, that's a bar. I told you my brain different. Bro, don't fight no cuz if he got an Audi belly button. I can't tell if Wilder got an Audi because of this, but this just remind me. I don't know if he really got an Audi, but just I don't advise. Oh my God. I see you looking at my belly button. Bro, y'all don't know about Innies and Audis? Man, I ain't fighting nobody with the Audi belly button. Ain't no tell. You ain't got. They gonna fight dirty. There's no telling what they finna do. Bro, listen. If you got an Audi belly button, you've been in fights before. Bro, I knew this dude. He was dark skinned. He had an Audi belly button. He could do we was like kids. He could do 1,000 pull-ups. 1,000. Like, I'm not even being funny, bro. He could do it, bro. I'm trying to tell you. If they got them Audi belly button, they bad. They probably come from homes where they got siblings and learned to fight and stuff. Bro, we was like little kids. We could, like, I was pretty strong, but I ain't gonna front like I could do 1,000. I could get up and then I start, kids start getting tired doing the pull-ups and kicking their legs up. Bro, he could hit 1,000. It was like 1,000 or something. 1,000 pull-ups. And he had that Audi belly button. It was a wrap. Bro, look, if you go to fight somebody, bro, if you go to fight somebody and it look like they in their third trimester, hey, bro, if they belly button look like this, like a little Vienna sausage, bro, don't fight them. Bro, they got a little piece of the umbilical cord. Bro, I'm trying to warn y'all. If you go to fight someone, they come about the shirt like, yeah, let's get it on. And then don't look at their facial features and they expression and listen to the words they saying. You got to look to see if they got that. Bro, if they got that, that mean run. Bro, if they got that little Vienna sausage, that little tadpole coming out, like a newborn baby, bro, third eye open, look at that, bro. If they belly button look like that, bro, what is that? Bro, if they got that little pistachio shell ass belly button, bro, that looks like a pistachio busted open. Bro, if they belly button look like that, don't fight them. I'm trying to warn y'all. Y'all don't want to listen. Bro, if they belly button look like it's an ear listening to you, don't fight them. That's all, bro. If your belly button look like a like what? Like, bro, what is that? Y'all belly button look like that? Bro, your belly, hold on. Let me vote, because I don't want to offend nobody. Bro, Innie or Audi? We going to do in and out like the burger. You got an Innie belly button or you got an Audi? He said the project kids have a, I told you. See, Razul know the vibes. Bro, Razul know the vibes. It's nothing wrong if you have an Innie or Audi. I'm just saying, the people I know that had the Audi belly button, they could fight. They all could fight. They fight, and they come from families of fighters. Is like, you don't want that. Do y'all got an Innie or Audi? Let's go. Let's vote. Yeah. All right, Team Innie. Yeah, I'm Innie too. Let's get it. Team Innie in the building. Where my Innies at? Hold on. We trying to bang Innies. Man, I'm Innie. Listen. Y'all tripping. My boy King Corleone, he be fighting. He got the Innie. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Bro, Audis are like left-handers. I don't think there's as many people that have the Audi button. But I'm all right. All right, we got an Audi. Shout out to my Audis. Yeah, let's get it, bro. Bro, if it look like that, like some tapioca pudding, I would like to put the pudding. Look like some cartilage. Bro. Like, bro, it look like the yin yang sign. You see what I'm saying? Bro, if you go to fight cuz and it look like this little Cinnabon, this honey bun, the Saucony logo, you don't fight that man. I'm trying to tell you. Don't fight that man. See, I try to tell y'all, see the vibes. Mikey said Audi dudes always had 11 brothers and 9 sisters. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Round my way, if you had an Audi, you had a big family and your brothers was bad and you was scrapping, bro, that's how it was. He said, I'm an Innie, but I fight Southwall. Y'all tripping. Hey, what footage? King Corleone, what you talking about? What footage? I ain't gonna play that one you going in on that girl. Y'all trying to get me sued. Hey, Carleone, y'all tripping, bro. Carleone tripping. Yeah, y'all tripping. Razul tripping. Yeah, we be having so much fun, gang. Hey, smash the like button. Daquandre, what's up? We just chilling, cooling. Bro, I'm telling you, them Audis be real. That's not a bad thing. Like, bro, look. Bro, if you got that snuffle up, like, bro, look. He trying to flick it off. Bro, if your belly button look like an elevator, boom, boom, boom. Bro, you got that elevator button, belly button. floor number 3, please. Bing boom. Bro, he trying to press it like an elevator. Bro, he trying to press it. Bro, he trying to press it like an elevator. Bro, it look like pig snout. Bro, don't fight nobody with that. Let's get it. Shout out to my man Luis from Mexico. He said, I leave for a few seconds, come back, and my amigo talking about belly butts. Much love, Papa. Yeah, shout out to Mexico. Let's get it. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping off this. Tank Davis, Rolly. Who y'all picking? Tank or Rolly? Who y'all pick? Before I get out of here, come on, let's go. Tank, KO, Tank. Y'all coming for the watch party, right? Shout out to Natalie. She said I got that belly button. See, Natalie can fight. Shout out to Natalie. Natalie up here with it. Natalie be out here with it. AJ ran it back after L's. Canelo said nah. Facts. Tank can't lose to a man with a lisp. Hey, come on, bro. He said a man with a lisp. Mike Tyson had a lisp, and a lot of guys lost to him. Tank in 3. Mr. Davis by knockout. Damn. Hey, I listen, credit to Tank and credit to Rolly. Rolly's doing a good job of the villain or B-side, whatever we calling him. I think Rolly's doing a good job of it. He making it fun and making it. Oh, hold on. Damn. King Corleone said something. This King Corleone right here. Oh, you trying to pull counter the boy? Hey, what song is that though? I can't play no songs on here. What song is that? This King Corleone getting off. Shout out to Texas. This King Corleone right here. Block boxing mind. You a bum. Boxing mind. You bum. You's a bum. I said that you's a bum. You doing bum activities with bum tendencies. Bums are your friends. Bums are your enemies. You a bum to me, bro. Get him out of here. You are not in my tax bracket. You a bum. Fury a dope fiend. Dude got them combos. That's King Corleone. Make sure y'all tap in with him. Anyway, I just want to do a second stream. I got a lot of content coming, so hit the subscribe button. I'll be back with some more heaters. Hopefully everyone has a good night. A1 Dig said two a day streams keeping the Chupapi Muñeños away. But they about to get body. We just warming up. And I know they hoping and praying Tank lose. Especially Tank said he got more skills than Canelo. So you already know. You already know they praying that Tank loses to Rolly. That's how the Chupapi Muñeños operate. That's how the Canelo fans operate. They like, oh, Canelo lost. He's making us look bad because we diehard Canelo man fans. And he fighting Triple G at 40 instead of rematching Bivol. So we hoping Benavidez lose. We hoping Charlo was gonna lose to Castano. We hoping Tank lose to Rolly. You see what I'm saying? Bro, that's not it. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta wish misfortune on other people, you in the wrong business. You in the wrong business. You just watching boxing to hate on people. You just watching boxing to wish misfortune. Sad life, people. Anyway, I'll be back with some more heat. Stay tuned to the channel. I got a lot of content, especially this week. Deuces.